Hey, what's up, folks? James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining me on another adventure. And today we have your favorite type of video, a flashlight review.
Move this man!
All right. So I promise I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. I know flashlight reviews aren't the most exciting to watch, nor, to be honest, the most exciting to film, but they are a staple of everyday carry. And plus, it's cool to see new items, new products, especially when they're doing something different and innovative. And I want to talk about today the Armytek Wizard C2 Pro flashlight. I've been using this every day for about 2 months now, whether carried on my person, on my haversack, or my pack, and I gotta say, I'm very much impressed. I'm actually surprised more gear channels don't cover Armytek because, although this is my first one, I gotta say, I am very much impressed by what they're doing. Not only is this a great light for everyday carry, but it also comes with a headband, so you can carry it on you like a headlamp. And then it even comes with a mount, so you can place it on the bars of your bicycle. So, if you're into bicycling, whether mountain biking or anything like that, this thing is going to be available for that as well. There's even a mount for placing on your hard hat for say you're a construction worker. So once again, I think that's very cool and innovative, trying to branch out to different types of people. So let's make this brief, like I said. So let's turn the camera around and talk about specs. So we've seen this design before, and nothing new. The general shape overall, you've seen it in previous Olights and through nights, so nothing too different. However, this one has a couple of aesthetic choices that I think are really cool. First things first is a high visibility button. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't really see that very often. It's normally like a black button. So I like that. It's going to be easier to see in the darkness and low visibility. I like that. Also, the general feeling on the surface is slightly rubbery. Not like overly rubbery, but definitely more than the more aluminum or plastic feeling other lights that you find. So really like that as well. I also really like this clip. Very strong, very sturdy. In fact, once I attached it, I cannot remove this damn thing for the life of me. So I'm not gonna risk it and try to break it or damage the light or anything. But yeah, really like this. Rides on your haversack or your pocket very easily. Now it is rechargeable. It's gonna be one of those magnetic USB chargers, as you can see right there. So once again, we've seen this before, like on Olights. Connects on there. Connect that to your battery bank. So it comes with that. It also comes with the head strap. So like I said earlier, this thing's going to double as a headlamp. Now, how you do it is, I actually like this better than my through night that does the same thing, because what you do is place the light on here, then you bring down this like that, and it stays nice and snug. Now, I'm unable to do that currently because, like I said, I cannot remove this damn clip for the life of me now. So what I do, no big deal. I turn the clip this way. I pop that in. Apologies, I'm trying to do this while with the tripod in front of me. But you go ahead and clip that on and check that out. Oh, hope I didn't give anybody a seizure there, but it's nice and snug. That thing ain't going anywhere. So even without this thing to wrap around it, it's working just fine. This light will run you about $85 as of the time of filming this video. You can find it on Amazon, anywhere like that. So normally, the average flashlight company will give you 2 to 5 years of warranty in case it gets damaged or something like that, in case it's defective. That's about the norm. This one gives you a 10-year warranty. That is impressive. That's interesting. So they got a lot of confidence in their products. Not only that, but it is impact resistant up to 10 meters. Normally, once again, the average light that I'm used to is about 2.5 meters. So this is, once again, very impressive. Now, I'm not going to be tossing this thing around, dropping it from bridges or anything, but I mean, I'm intrigued the fact that they have that much confidence in their item. It is also water resistant up to 10 meters in depth, IP68 standard. Once again, the average flashlight is only about 2 meters. So once again, they're pretty much implying that this thing's a little tank. So we're gonna have to see about that. I live in the desert, guys, so I cannot even find 2 feet of water anywhere in this direct vicinity. So I'll just have to take their word on that one. There's two ways to go about this. There's a regular general mode. That's the way I like it, nice and simplistic. And then there's a whole advanced mode that I'll talk about later that I don't see the point in. I don't even know why they invented that. But let's just start with the basics. Okay, so the button's right here, as you saw. Click it, and it's gonna go to the last setting that you had it in. Okay, and then just holding it down is gonna cycle through the different modes. All right, so turn it off. Now I'm gonna hold it down to access the first Firefly mode, and there's two of them. So that's the first Firefly mode right there. Firefly mode 1 is gonna be 0.15 lumens, and it can last you up to 200 days. Now you press and hold it down one more time, and that takes you to Firefly mode number 2. And that's it's 1.5 lumens and lasts up to 40 days, so something a little bit stronger. Now press and hold for main 1. So basically what I like to think of main 1 is just kind of like low, and basically it's low mode. So this one's going to be 45 lumens, and it'll last 43 hours. And, basic everyday stuff, 45 lumens, basic stuff to look around, your garage, stuff like your campsite. Hold it down again, and it's going to take you to main 2. And main 2, as you guessed, it's going to be 160 lumens. It's basically the medium mode, something a little bit bigger. If you see, some kind of animal rummaging through your campsite, rustling through the grass kind of thing, something a little bit stronger. And this one's going to last you 12 hours and 15 minutes right here. So, pretty decent. All right, and then hold it down one more time for main 3. This is what I would consider high. This is 370 lumens, and it will last you 5 hours and 15 minutes. So, definitely much stronger. Now, because there's sunlight, it doesn't look as impressive as when it's fully down. So, once again, I'm going to cycle through all these modes once it's, fully nighttime. Now, double click it, and it's going to take you to Turbo 2. Look at that. Really nice. And Turbo 2 is 2,500 lumens. It'll last you 2 hours and 40 minutes. It will drop to 650 lumens after 30 seconds. So, that for that emergency type light. But, it's rare that you need it for that long. It's already starting to kind of warm up there. So let's bring it down. That's pretty good for now. Okay, so you saw the light in action. Had it ended here, I would give this thing an A+. I love its versatility. I love its durability. I love its different modes. I think it has a decent range of modes. But then it takes a turn. It has this other thing called an advanced setting, and I honestly, for the life of me, cannot think who this is for or how anyone benefits from this. It provides you a couple of extra settings, like there's a Firefly 3 mode. There's also an extra turbo mode. Once again, I don't know who that's for. I'm guessing for bicyclists, but you let me know. So, in order to get that, let's go ahead and access the manual. So it tells us here on the advanced type. So in order to go ahead and access this whole, the advanced mode, you got to twist this about 1/4. And then you're going to press the button and tighten the cap. So press and hold down the button and then tighten this cap. All right, there we go. Okay, so now that we're on the advanced setting, you press and hold it once, like before, and it's going to turn on Firefly 1. Keep in mind, now there's going to be an extra Firefly mode. Let me bring up the box so you can see the different levels here. So now Firefly 3 is 6 lumens, and it'll last you 12 days. So we're in Firefly mode. Hold it down for Firefly 2, Firefly 3. There you go. So let me turn down the lights so you can see it in action. And that's it. Once you have it on this section, you only have access to the Firefly modes. You don't have access to the other ones. So that does not make sense to me, honestly. So you see how it only cycles through the Firefly modes at this point? So now that we've went through all the Firefly modes, Now you double click it and it's going to take you to the main modes. The main modes being the ones where, you know, medium, low, medium, and high basically. Let me raise this. So we're in low, medium, high right there. And that's it. I keep cycling and it just keeps you there. Keeps you there. It doesn't access turbo, it doesn't access Firefly or nothing like that. It just keeps you here. Now if you want to access the turbo mode, you click 3 times. And there you go, you have turbo mode. And this is going to be turbo 1, which is 870 lumens. It'll last you 2 hours and 50 minutes, and it'll drop to 650 lumens after 9 minutes. So you have turbo 1. Now let's hold it, and it'll take you to the brighter one. Once again, this doesn't make sense to me. So if I cycle through this, it just cycles through the turbo modes. That's it. And then one last one is going to be strobe mode. So if you click this 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, you got 2 different strobes, okay? Strobe 1, which is 160 lumens, and it'll last you 55 hours, and then hold it down. And this is strobe 2, which is basically like an SOS type thing. This one is 2,500 lumens and will last you 12 hours. So if you are on this section, which is called section 4, these are the only 2 lights you can access pressing the button. Hold it. Hold it. So once again, the rundown on the advanced mode is the number of times you click it is going to activate a certain section, and you only have access to that section. So press and hold once, you're going to have Firefly mode. It just cycles to Firefly mode when you click and press it once, and that's it. So in case you want access to, you know, the regular low, medium, and what it's called main mode, you press it twice, 1, 2. You're on medium, low, medium, high, low, medium, high, and that's it. Click it, turn it off, and click it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Turbo 1, turbo 2. Hold it down, turbo 1, turbo 2. So it just cycles to them, to those, and then click it, turn it off, click it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. SOS mode. So it'll press it down, it'll click it to the other one. Hold it down. Main 1, main 2, main 3. Look at that. Nice and bright. So cycle through them one more time. Low, medium, high. Once again, they call it main 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why, but yeah, that's high. And then double click for that turbo, and look at that. Nice, even spread out light. I mean, that's pretty damn good. Not that you're going to need this for an extended period of time, but once again, you know, if you need to look around, you know, in a bad situation, scary situation, or kind of spook an animal off, this is going to be very useful. Okay, so conclusion time, my final thoughts on this light, and I gotta make it quick because apparently I came to film out in the desert, but I apparently chose a spot that's right beneath a flight path because there's a plane every 5 seconds flying overhead. There's a car driving around every 10 seconds. I don't know. Sorry about that rant, but those things just drive me nuts. Anyway, my final thoughts on the Armytek Wizard C2 Pro flashlight. I gotta say, I'm very impressed by this light. I really like it. I've been using it for 2 months, and I've been carrying it on purpose every single day, just, you know, looking for any reason to use it. I've used it in camping trips, overnighters, all that stuff. I really like it. Now, if there is one, I wouldn't say it's a drawback. It just leaves me scratching my head. Like that whole advanced setting. I don't ever see the point in that. I don't ever see myself using that. I suppose if you wanted to access that extra Firefly mode, that extra turbo mode, fine. But I don't need that personally. Maybe once again, because this is also geared towards bicyclists, like say you're, you know, mountain biking in the darkness, you know, maybe. But once again, I don't know. I don't ever see myself using that. When it comes to flashlights and technology in general, because I didn't grow up with technology, it doesn't come as natural to me to like fidget with something and, oh, before you know it, I know it by memory how to access different modes. I like simplicity, especially with the flashlight where, regardless of the situation, whether I'm half asleep, I'm groggy, I'm injured, whatever the case may be, I don't want to fidget with this in an emergency. Okay, so I like simplicity. Click on, click off. Hold it down for Firefly mode. It cycles through the modes. Simple. I like that, okay? Other than that, I really cannot complain. I really do like this light, and I think it's actually even good looking. It looks really cool. So with that being said, guys, like I said, I'm trying to keep this as brief as possible. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Big thank you to Armytek for sending this to me. I am very much pleasantly surprised of how much I ended up liking this light. And if you guys are interested in purchasing one, whether you want to upgrade your everyday carry or you're looking to purchase for somebody for the holidays, the link is down below to our Amazon store where you can purchase this. Throws a couple bucks our way so we can keep getting out here, testing out gear, having adventures, and sharing that all with you. So that's about it for us. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.